Welcome to NetSupport Radio, the official broadcaster of Bett.
It's currently 24 minutes past 3 and it's author hour here. Well, I wish I could give her an hour. I'd love to. It's lovely. You wait all day for an author and then one eventually pops up. I have with me the fabulous Beverly Clarke, who is the author of Smart City. Beverly, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We haven't even had a chance to pre-chat, as we like to do with our guests, because we are mid-live show. What brings you to Bett and what's happening?
Wow, what brings me to Bett? It's the EdTech event of the year. I'm networking with loads of people from around the world and from across the UK. And also it's an absolutely great opportunity to promote my own work, my consulting, my authoring and my coaching work that I do.
Brilliant. Tell me about the book here. So I've got Smart City in my hand. Looks like a beautiful title here. Illustrated by the fabulous Terry Cooper. Amazing. Nice piece of work. Who's this aimed at? What's it about?
Okay, so during the pandemic, I sat down and thought, there's a couple of things I've been hearing for many, many years, and it's that there aren't enough women in tech, and we know this to be true with the statistics, and also there aren't enough women from underrepresented groups. And I thought, I'm a leader in education, I fit these groups, I'm going to do something about this, and I'm going to write for children. So I started writing. Thank you. And so I wanted it to be an adventure story based upon some of the childhood stories that I'd written, read adventure stories, and I penned the digital adventures of Ava and Chip. And I thought I'd write one book. It turned out to be the series. And book one is called Smart City. So Ava and Chip travel with their mom, so it's modeled upon myself, from where they live to a smart city. And they learn about data collection, how data is turned into information. They learn about cameras and sensors and algorithms, and they have conversations with their mom as they travel through the smart city. And it's designed basically to encourage conversation between parents and their children, and also to be used in classroom settings, and can be used to support the curriculum. And it's this whole thing of fostering reading for pleasure, so that young people can start reading about technology for pleasure.
Absolutely right. Michael Rosen is my next guest on the show, and he is saying exactly that. I met with him earlier this morning because he's currently on stage, and my last guest was telling me he's running late. Are you in trouble? I said no, I anticipated such things, and he's already in the can. But I can just preempt that for you. He is saying exactly the same, because I asked him, what can we do as educators to encourage that reading for pleasure? If it's not a reading household. I mean, colleagues can only do so much. But if it's not a reading household, we've got some extra barriers to get through. I'm just looking through the book here, which you very kindly let me have a look through. And you've got those key words beautifully emboldened in block text, so they stand out. So, sensors, what a lovely word there, and smart city and algorithm. These words and smartphones, they jump off the page to you. So this is a very smart book.
Oh, thank you very much. The thing is, we've got all of this technology around us. Book 2 is called Self-Driving Car. For example, in Oxfordshire, there is an autonomous bus stop. Autonomous vehicles are here. It isn't some distant technology, something for the future. It's right here, right now. And our young people need to understand and question what's happening. They need to start asking questions about bias and algorithms. They need to understand how tech is working for them. It isn't good enough to say tech is for someone else. All of us need to understand the impact of tech upon ourselves, our communities, and our societies.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Beverly. This is fantastic. It's lovely to meet you. Folks, Smart City, amongst the other publications published by Jelly Bean Books, available from Amazon. You're looking for Smart City, written by Beverly Clarke. Beverly, an amazing contribution to the well-being of young people. Spot on, beautifully done. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for the interview. It's been great.
Bless you. Have a lovely Easter break. If you're taking a break, don't go to Heathrow Airport. If you're flying, take a holiday. Take a staycation here, because it's chaos.com there.
I will be staying in Wiltshire.
Good for you. Wait till my phone. That's a high concentration of radio stations in Wiltshire schools. Very creative bunch there. The authority really did look after their primary schools. So there's lots of primary, lots of radio stations there as well. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. Good luck with the next project, and happy writing.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thanks to everyone listening. Thank you.
Brilliant there. Beverly Clarke, folks. I'll put details of her details on the website for you in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, more still to come.